Hey guys, coming at you first with the overhead view of the cards today. Now, today we're asking, what has your person realized about you and the connection? So the first deck is the Wheel of the Year Tarot with that kind of, well, I call it like an autumn butterfly. It does look like autumn. The second deck is a Tarot of Forbidden Dreams with that spring butterfly. The third is the Dreams of the Nile Tarot. And well, that could be winter, I guess. So are we missing summer? Oops, we're going without summer today. All right, so I'm going to show you the boxes. I'm in a bit. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Royal family, welcome to my channel. I am the Pick a Card Empress, and today what we're doing, we are asking, what has your person realized about you and the connection? What have they realized about themselves? Their thoughts and feelings about the connection. Now, if there's a third party that's connected to your connection, in the extended, we will look at that particular relationship, situationship, whatever the hell it is. We're going to look at that. But in the public reading, we are focused on you guys. Okay, so I promised to show you guys the boxes. So the boxes for the Wheel of the Year tarot and the kind of autumn butterfly. And maybe we don't have summer for a particular reason. Maybe nothing's happening in summer. Anyways, which is the time that I'm recording this reading. So we have the Wheel of the Year Tarot for the first pile. We have the Tarot of Forbidden Dreams. That's this box. Slightly racy pics, okay? Gotta warn you about that. And this butterfly. And the Dreams of the Nile Tarot, which was actually created by one of our soul sisters, Emma. Beautiful woman. And this butterfly, okay? So do your thing, pick your pile, and I'll be back with your reading. Hey, pile one, if you chose the Wheel of the Year Tarot and the Autumn Butterfly, this is going to be your reading. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to create a baseline for your person. We're going to see their energy generally and then their energy towards you. And then when we've created that framework, that structure, then we're going to ask the other questions, okay? So let us begin. All right, so we're going to look at your person's energy generally. Who are they generally at this time? Their predominant energy. Underneath the deck, we have power. So this is someone who's stepping into their power, but I think they're being forced to step into their power because they've had some sort of tower moment. This is a card number 16, and 16 is the tower. 16 also reaches the 7, which is moving forward. And we only move forward when we exert or we take action in some way. All right, so it looks like they've had some sort of tower moment in their life. And this is pushing them to move into their power and press forward, take action. Energy generally. We have realization. So this is the energy of the epiphany. And this is something that we receive from Spirit. This is a card number 3, which is the Empress. And the Empress is divine feminine energy. So there's something that they have intuited, or it could be something that just came to. This is an intuitive knowing. Okay, and it's interesting that this reading will be about what have they realized, and they've come to some sort of realization. So we're going to see generally what that realization is. Let's pull cards on that one time. Okay, you little butterfly, you can stay here. Okay, all right. Let me just give it one little shuffle here. All right. Spirit, what is this realization that they're having? And this is a general realization, not necessarily about viewer. And we have an 8 of Wands reverse, and that's the energy of realizing that you've been stuck or stagnant, right, for a little while. Like they're not going anywhere, you know? All right, what's this realization that they've had? We have now, for some of you, you definitely have some sort of third party that might be blocking the connection here. Now, this could be a crazy ass boss that doesn't give a shit about anybody. This could be narcissistic mother, like mommy dearest kind of vibes, right? But this can also be a significant other. And they've had a realization about this person who is karmic to them. Now, the Queen of Swords reverse, she's bitter. She's very bitter about life because she's been through a lot of shit, right? When she communicates, it's very defensive, and could be even verbally abusive, but she's really protecting herself because she's been through stuff, right? And what they've realized about that person is the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is one, they're a pathological liar. Two, they are not authentic and they've been playing some sort of game or, putting on some sort of show. And let's see if we have a three. And three, we have the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse is the covert narcissist, right? So they're emotionally manipulative and they do this through the guilt trips, the histrionics. Some of them might even pretend to be ill, right? In order to get people's attention, whether it's through pity. They don't care how they get people's attention, right? Whether it's a positive or negative thing. They just need the attention on them. And they will do anything to get that attention, including emotional blackmail and maybe pretending to be ill or even God, what is the word? Or even threatening to like unalive themselves or do some sort of self-harm. That's the kind of person that we're dealing with. So this is what your person has realized about a third party, card number 3. All right. What have their energy towards you specifically now? And even though the Queen of Swords may indicate one person, because of King of Cups also appeared, I think they're also realizing that there are plenty of people in their circle of awareness, their intimate circle, their circle of trust, that should not be trusted, that don't have their best interest at heart. That's what your person is realizing right now. Underneath the deck, we have the Nagger. They may see as someone who's hypercritical of them, or maybe they're projecting their wounding with regard to their mommy issues onto you. Let's see what comes out. Maybe they don't want to talk. Their energy towards you. The Teacher. All right, so this is how they see you. All right, so this is what I get. Because we had the Naga underneath the deck, I think that you saw right away that this person had a lot of shitty people around them. You saw it, and you may have even told this person about it, but they thought that you were nagging them and you were just being hypercritical of their life and you were just trying to tell them what to do. And they may even have told you, you're not my mother, you're not my parent, whatever it is, you're just trying to control me, blah, 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 because they have a mommy wound. But you told them these things because you saw what they could not see, what they are now having a realization about. You saw it already because of your life experience, and perhaps because you were an objective person in the mix. You weren't caught up in the nitty-gritty and everybody else's energy. So as an outsider looking in, you were able to see, like, they have a lot of people that are just leeches in their life, a bunch of mooches, right? A bunch of energy vampires. And you told this person about it, and they were just like, you're just talking, yap, yap, yap. They weren't listening to you. But now, they're realizing that you are right. Let's pull some cards. That you are right. And they see you as their greatest teacher because they have learned some really big lessons here. Now, for some of you guys, you may actually be a teacher. Okay? And they admire that about you. right? And we have the devil in reverse. So you told this person, get rid of these people, they're toxic to you, they're just codependent, and they weren't listening. You even told this person, these people around you, they're manipulative. We have the magician in reverse, was the energy of manipulation. Six of Cups in reverse, you may have even said the word karmic, because Six of Cups in reverse is the karmic soulmate. So you may even have told your person all these things, either about a group of person or about one person, and your person did not want to hear it because they're fucking stubborn. And cause people like to learn at their own pace. People don't like to admit that they're wrong, that kind of thing. But so what have they realized? That you were right. That you were right. You're right. Okay. You're right. All right, let's ask Spirit. What have they realized about you and the connection? What have they realized about you and the connection? Spirit, give us 4 cards. What have they realized about you and the connection? We have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Now, I already got that message when the card almost slipped out of my hands, right? They feel like you're slipping away. That's what they realize. It's like you're slowly detaching. We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You're slowly detaching, and like they're on the brink of losing you, and they see you as the key to their happiness. The other thing that they are realizing, well, we asked about you and the connection, but there's another message that's coming through here. They're realizing as well that their experiences with narcissistic family members, friends, and their family of origin really colored how they perceived you, and that in turn colored how they treated you. So you see how they dismissed your evaluation, for want of a better word, your evaluation of the situation, right? It's because of how they usually deal with their own family members. Because maybe their family members are kind of interfering. So in order for a person to kind of preserve their own identity, they kind of give their family a lot of pushback and keep them at arm's length. And they were doing the same to you. So that's what they realized. I think they're also realizing as well that their programming from their family of origin really interfered with this connection and sabotaged this relationship. What else have they realized? We have the 3 of Swords in reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is another karmic energy. Now, this karmic is the gold digger, and it's also the karmic that's very possessive and jealous. They're also realizing that in order for this connection to thrive, there is a third party or third influence, whether it is, as I said before, whether it is their job, some family members, or an intimate partner, that they have to release in order to give this connection a chance. They also realize that they have to do some heart healing, okay? Particularly with their relationship with their family. They have to come to terms with what happened with their family of origin in order to actually give this connection a chance, or they will always be kind of reactive in this relationship. Right? They were just projecting a lot of their unresolved issues from their narcissistic family members and their dysfunctional childhood onto you and the connection. That's what they've realized. All right, well, let's ask Spirit. What have they realized about themselves? What have they realized about themselves? We have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And that is the energy of not investing, not putting in the work, not putting in the effort. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So what have they realized? They realized that they have some dysfunctional patterns that they have learned from how they grew up that they need to free themselves from. It could be dysfunctional patterns. It could be programming, which is just about the same thing. Whatever they were taught, whatever they were modeled. So they have some dysfunctional patterns, programs, understandings that if they don't address, they're going to continue to manifest relationships that are unstable. One of the dysfunctional patterns that they have is that they have not been doing the serious healing work that they have to do. Okay? They have always kind of distracted themselves with things on the outside of themselves. So whether it is other people, because the Seven of Cups talks about, exploring and choosing other options. Okay? So it could be other people they were distracting themselves with. It could be distracting themselves with finances, okay, or the material world, okay, and not really putting in the work on themselves. They also realize as well that they have not been given their all in their relationships. They've always kind of held something back, okay. They're never all in something. Even at work, they're never all in. There's always something that they're always holding back because they're afraid to lose themselves in that thing, because they have problems establishing healthy boundaries with people and with groups. Okay, so that's what they realize about themselves. All right, let's look at their thoughts and feelings for you at this time. When they think about you and they think about this connection, what's going through their mind? We have the Ten of Cups. They think that they could be happy. They see you as the epitome and the pinnacle of happiness, especially a happy family life. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's a big contrast there. We have the Page of Swords. That's the spy, the observer. And we have the Moon. Alrighty. Okay. So, they see you as as I said, the pinnacle, the epitome of happiness. They feel that they can have a happy family with you, and there's even a dog and cat. Then even the dog and the cat, they're living in harmony. They may see you as people. They may see you guys as people who are very different, but still can live in harmony with each other because you guys have that respect. But at the same time, they don't see that. They don't feel that they're in a position at this time to give you the stability that you deserve, okay? It feels like there's a lot going on in their life in the background that you may not know about, okay? A lot of upheaval. They're dealing with their shadow, and they're dealing with people in their life who represent their shadow, right? So they don't feel like they're in a position to give you the stability that you want right now, but what they are doing is that they are keeping an eye on you. They're very interested in what you're doing, who you might be seeing, right? They're keeping an eye on their investment, right? Until such time when they can bring you the solid offer. But it looks like there's a lot of stuff happening that you don't know about, okay, with this Moon card. Let's look at their heart space energy for you at this time. Underneath the deck, we have assertive, right? So it could be that they see you as very strong, a straightforward person, and they like that, right? Heart space energy for you. We have trustworthy. So they do see you as someone that they can trust, right? And that's contrasting directly with these people in their life that they see as manipulative and pathological liars. So you are standing like head and shoulders above the rest right now. Heart space energy for you. Amused. They find you very funny. And you have a beautiful sense of humor, and they always feel uplifted in your presence. Heart space energy for you. We have heartbroken. Okay. There's a part of them. So whilst there's a part of them that's hopeful that you guys can bring this back together, right, and that you guys can be together, there's a part of them that feels like, they have lost you. Okay. So sometimes they can really sink into their sorrow and into their grief where this connection is concerned. Heart space energy for you. We have scorn. I think part of them thinks that you don't want to have anything to do with them right now because maybe they may have hurt you. Let's pull some cards on these. Spirit, tell us about this trustworthy card. We have the Page of Pentacles. So they see you as their friend at base. And this is a big thing for your person because I don't think they have much friends. They have acquaintances. They have people that, they fuck or whatever it is. But I don't think they have people that they can trust. And they view you as someone that they can trust. Let's see this Amused card. We have the Ace of Cups. So as I said, they feel very uplifted in your presence. You just alleviate everything. When they hear your voice, when they see you, you just make them feel like warm and fuzzy inside, and they feel like this Two of Cups vibe when they think about you. But part of them is heartbroken, right? We have the Sun in reverse, and that talks about depression. It talks about loss. Okay, Nine of Cups in reverse, right? Losing your heart's desire. And there's also a part of them that does not think that they are good enough for you. So they have some self-esteem issues that they have to work on too. Let's see the Scorn card. Okay, we have Temperance. And we have the King of Swords. You may have cut them out of your life, or you may have set a very harsh boundary with them, and they're not even sure if you want to hear from them right now. Okay, they may even see you as somebody scorned because maybe they betrayed you. So part of them thinks that you're angry with them. What's the most important message that they want you to know right now? We have the Five of Cups. They're grieving. They are, and they do recognize what they have done to hurt you. For some of them, they may have withheld a lot of secrets. We have the High Priestess here. Okay. There may have been somebody else. They feel defeated. It's Five of Wands in reverse. And then we also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. They feel abandoned, alone, and unsupported right now. So your person, they're feeling really low. All right, for some of them, it looks like depression. It really does. And they feel like they've lost everything that ever meant anything to them. And that's because of their decision making. What's Spirit's advice for you in this connection at this time? Right, so in the extended, if there's a third party connected to your relationship, we're going to look at that, and then we're going to look at their next actions in that relationship, and then their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. So we're going to follow the same format in the extended, and then we end with those two. All right, we have grace and gratitude Through gratitude, joy expands. So this is like, seeing the silver lining, beyond the clouds. So maybe you guys had a rough go of it in this connection, right? But Spirit is saying, there's lesson, there's wisdom that you've extracted, and for you to recognize that. What we have here, surrendering to the journey. Release control of this. All right, let's see what Spirit is saying with surrender. Going the wrong way. All right, surrendering to the journey. It's time to let go. All is well. The Creator is on your side. You don't have to do it alone. Your life is guided. This is not the time to try to control the details of your life. Let it flow. There are times to hold on, but this is the time to completely surrender. Surrender to the greater forces of the universe. Let go of wanting to control your fortune. Simply turn your challenges over to your spiritual source. The Creator will escort you on your journey. Surrendering is not giving up. You're not yielding to a force outside yourself. You're opening up to your soul. By releasing whole, you allow the creative forces of the universe to spiral through you, which brings inspiration and direction into your life. Sometimes the journey goes in a different way than we expected. When it does, don't resist. There are times you can see the path, but you don't know where it leads. Not knowing where you're going can activate inspiration, insight, and creative juices. You cannot discover new oceans and distant vistas unless you have the courage to let go of the shore. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Support is all around you. Simply open your heart and allow it in. So Spirit saying, you see, right now, you don't have to do shit. Okay? There's nothing you need to do right now except go with the flow and go where you are guided. If things are breaking down in this connection, Spirit saying, let it break down. Basically, right? Let it break down. Let things be deconstructed, because it is through the breaking down that your person, it looks like, is waking up. Okay? All right, so if you can, please join me in the extended. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. If you're able to subscribe, please do. Put a comment down below. It can be a heart, it can be a full stop. It helps with the algorithm. If you're able to interact with any of the ads that may play during this broadcast, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any creator that you enjoy. It keeps us right here where we want to be on social media. Take care. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading. So if you chose the Tarot of Forbidden Dreams, this is going to be a reading, and this, we call it the spring butterfly, okay? God, why is the spring butterfly falling down? All right, the spring butterfly. Hey, good God. Is this pie having a tower moment? Possibly. All right, so to begin, we are going to create a baseline. So we're going to look at your person's energy generally. It's a little framework. And then we're going to look at your person's energy towards you. And then we're going to go into the questions that we're going to be asking today. So we want to know, what have they realized? Okay. Underneath the deck, we have action. All right, as a card number 15, which is the devil. But 15 also reduces to 6, right, which is the lovers. So your person right now, they know they have to take action, and the action they have to take is to choose. This kind of sounds like pile 1. Anyway, they have to take the action that they have to take is to choose. They either choose between some kind of toxic dynamic, which is interesting because in the extended, we are going to look at the third party energy. Some kind of toxic dynamic, could be a toxic work situation, could be toxic family members, or true love, which I'm assuming it's you, viewer. So they know they have to take action, and they are being guided by their intuition, which is represented here by the moon, in doing this. All right, so let's see. Energy generally. We have hunger, okay? And we have here the lone wolf. So they have been spending a lot of time alone, okay? And maybe they're alone right now. Maybe in order to restore balance into this connection or to do what was right for you, maybe you had to say bye-bye to this person. Okay, and now they've basically gotten their just desserts. They've had some sort of karmic lessons. Card number 21 reduced to 11, which is justice. So they've had some kind of karmic lesson. And what that karmic lesson did, one, it increased their perception and their intuition. So they're now really truly tapped in. And two, they're now recognizing that they have very intense emotions for you. There's a yearning here. This is what it is. Because this person is howling at the moon. Right? That's what happens when, we are lonely. We're howling at the moon. It could be the energy of grief or loss. This is sadness. All right, the energy towards you. Underneath the deck, we have the wise fool. So they do want to take a leap of faith. And it's not something that they are going to be foolish about or impulsive about. This is a calculated risk that they want to take here. Now, it feels like in the past, you were the villain, right? You were the villain in their story. Whatever happened between you guys, it was your fault, okay? And I feel this person might have been really hypercritical of you, and maybe projected all their shit onto you, right? But it's because they want to control you, and they couldn't. So it feels like they've done a lot of growing up, right? And they're operating here out of their intuition, and their intuition is telling them to come towards you and to take a risk, take a chance. And the sound, is that song ABBA? Take a chance on me, or whatever it is. That's the sound that's playing in my head right now. So they want you to take a chance on them because they want to take a chance on you. All right, let's put some cards on these two cards and let's see if we can get all the messages that we need to get. Now, these cards are a little racy, so I won't be holding them up to the camera just in case somebody flags me. Okay? Oh, good Lord. The energy underneath the deck is a star in reverse. So this is also someone who feels hopeless, and maybe I feel like that's why they're howling at the moon here, because they feel like they've missed some sort of opportunity in their life, okay? And it feels like it's a big loss. It's a big loss, but this loss has only intensified their desire. Let's get another card. Spirit, tell us about this hunger card. We have the Two of Wands. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, okay? That song caught between two lovers feeling like a fool. I feel for this particular part, there is probably an intimate partner. There might be somebody that they might be sexually attracted to, or they're having sex with right now, and then there's this kind of romance that they're having with you. I can't show you the card, unfortunately. And there's this little romance that they're having with you. So this is like a lot of tender feelings here, and this is something it's just something carnal, right? So they were attracted to this other person, but they are sexually and emotionally attracted to you. Okay, so this karmic lesson that they've just completed, right? It's really increasing their yearning, their hunger for you and for something different. Now let's see this wise fool with regard to you. What's this wise fool energy? We have the Queen of Wands. Now, in my readings, all upright court cards are divine energies, and reverse court cards are karmic energies. So, this Queen of Wands is you. And the Queen of Wands, well, people say she's the sexiest queen, right? She has a lot of sex appeal. She has a lot of energy, that sexual energy and creative energy. And this person, they find you magnetic. They find you magnetic. For some of you guys, you might be an entrepreneur, right? You're like a boss babe, a boss him, a boss them. You're a boss in your own life, right? And they find this independence mesmerizing because it's very different from what they know. Remember, the first card that was out is card number 15, the Devil, which is a card of codependence. So they're only accustomed to codependent relationships and codependent people. So whether it's their family members, whether it's at work, they're the ones always picking up the slack. That's the jackass that everybody rides at work, right? Nobody pulls their weight. Your person is the one doing it all. And the same thing with their family members. And in all the relationships, everybody takes advantage of them. But you and your independence, as much as they want to be there for you and they're a partner to, and they want to be a partner to you. I mean, they yearn to be next to you. They're also mesmerized by the fact that you can take care of yourself and that you're an equal partner. You want an equal partnership. All right, so let's ask Spirit now. What have they realized about you and this connection? We have the Hierophant. And the song that's playing in my head is I Want to Be Your Man. I want you to understand that I want to be your man. So this is someone who wants to be like legally connected to you. Okay? They want to be legally connected to you. They also see as well, there's an awareness within them that you guys are spiritually linked. And you're spiritually linked so that both of you guys can learn a lesson. I think that they're that tapped in right now. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So that is a karmic energy. It could be a family member. It could be a boss. It could be an intimate partner. So for some of you, your person might be married or they're in some sort of contract with someone who might be verbally abusive. And it's someone who has betrayed them. We have the Ten of Swords here. Someone who was very deceitful. Someone who didn't have their best interests at heart. Okay? And someone who was kind of in and out of their life. So what they're realizing is that this heartbreak that they experienced in another situation was their karmic return. Let's call it a karmic return. Okay? Because it looks like you were dealing with a fuckboy. Let's just put it straight out there. Right? We have the Knight of Wands. And you know he thinks he's the biggest player on the block. Okay? Right? His self-esteem is connected to, or their, let's use their, right? Their self-esteem is connected to their private parts. And that's exactly what this person was doing. They were playing with you. Right? Very commitment phobic, very commitment avoidant. Okay? And it looks like the things that they may have done to you and the hurt that they caused you, it looks like they got it back in spades. So now it's making them take stock of how they treated you in the past. And it looks like this person hurt you very deeply. This is Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords here, it's something that's still painful when you think about it. Whatever it is that they did, it's something that's very painful. And maybe they may have been juggling two situations here. We have the Queen of Swords here. Or they may have been prioritizing their work above you or their family members. So they were out there saving everybody and saving everything. but they may not have had the time of day for you, and it looks like they found themselves in a similar situation where they were trying to get somebody else's attention, and that they may have been hurt in so doing. So what have they realized about you and the connection? They realize the part they played in this connection, either becoming stagnant or the particular trajectory that this connection took. And it looks like at one point this person betrayed you, and they're seeing that now. And maybe it only took them getting hurt before they can really enter that place of compassion and empathy to recognize that what they did to you was wrong. Because people can have some weird ass families, okay, where they have different beliefs surrounding what might be a betrayal. Okay, so for example, I'm from the Caribbean, and there are many families where men are allowed to do whatever they bloody well want because they are a man, and they will tell you that I'm a man. What do you want me to do? I'm a man, right? So they can cheat, they can do whatever it is. But the moment a woman does the same thing, they have a lot to say, and sometimes it turns very violent. It is not uncommon for a woman to be unalived by an intimate partner after basically giving them back what she got, or playing the game. Like, two can play that game, right? So it feels like it's only when they were hurt that they realized how inappropriate their family beliefs, cultural beliefs, societal beliefs are. What have they recognized about themselves? All right, so that's you and the connection. For some of them, they recognize you as the divine partner. We have the Hierophant here. And like that, you guys are always linked. That's what they're realizing. Maybe they may have run from this connection initially. They may have intentionally hurt you so that you would break up with them or you would walk away, right? So it looks like they may have intentionally sabotaged this connection, but now they're realizing that basically you guys are always going to be connected to each other. What have they realized about themselves? We have the Three of Cups in reverse, that they're not happy. All the playing around they were doing, it's a Three of Cups here. I can't show you the image, but basically it's wine, woman, and song, which is what we would say in the Caribbean. Wine, woman, and song, having a really good time, right? They realize that all that distraction, all that, frolicking, pleasure seeking, and all of that, they still weren't happy. And Three of Cups in reverse is also my numbing out card. So they're realizing that all these different things that they were distracting themselves with were just that. They were just distractions and escape from their real issues and their pain. What else have they realized about themselves? We have the Tower, okay? That they have hit rock bottom, and things really have to change from here. They can't keeping on doing the same things and expect different results. This is it. This is a turning point in their life. This is a milestone in their life, a pivotal moment in their life. So it looks like this person having a lot of epiphanies right now, and they're realizing they cannot continue to do the same things over and over again and expect different results. What have they realized about themselves? We have the Ten of Cups. Okay. Out of all the options that they have, and it looks like they may have a lot of options, you're still the one. You're still the one. You're still the one. That's what they're realizing. They have the world at their feet. They can have anybody they want, but you're still the one. You're still the one. Right? And we have King of Cups in reverse. And the reason why they couldn't see that before is that their heart was closed. So basically what they're feeling right now is that they had love, true love, in the palm of their hand, and they fucked it up because they weren't ready at that time to receive it. Their heart was closed. King of Cups in reverse, their heart is closed. They're just totally emotionally detached. They're not interested. Okay. Now, let's look at their thoughts and feelings for you at this time. Let's look at their thoughts. When they think about you and this connection, where is their mind at? We have the Sun. You make them happy, right? They don't need, this one I can show you guys, right? They don't need all these different people around. All they need is you guys, right? The Sun, like, they could be having the worst day, and the minute that they log on to you or they log on to your energy, everything changes. So the Sun, so when they think about you, they feel happy. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, it seems like they really did not treat you well, and they're realizing that now. Okay, and they also feel like they've been spinning in the same cycle over and over again for a very long time. We have Seven of Pentacles, right? They didn't invest in your connection because it looks like they were busy invested in something else. And we also have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So when they think about you and they think about this connection, there's a lot of regret, right? That's what I see here. It's just a lot of regret, right? And it looks like their luck has taken a turn for the worse since you've not been in their life or not been in their life like you used to. It looks like there's been some sort of financial loss here, and your person feels like they're not moving forward. Like time has stood still for this person. So they see you out there living your best life, okay? But for them, nothing has changed. They have been in the same karmic cycle since you left them or since you met them. So nothing has changed. They're just doing the same things over and over. Or what we call this in the Caribbean, spinning top in mud. Over and over again. Just probably digging themselves deeper into the hole, right? And it's like, it feels like everything has basically gone to shit, and you are just the opposite. You're just shining. All right, let's look at their feelings for you. If you heard any weird sounds in the background just now, it was my niece. She lives with me, and she talks in her sleep, like really loudly, right? Really, really loudly. So maybe your person has been talking in their sleep. And if they have a partner, that would be very interesting indeed. All right, because everything that happens during a reading is part of the reading. All right, so we have worthless. So this is how they feel. They feel like they're just down in the dumps right now, right? And watching you live their best life, they don't even know how they're going to fit in. Like, what can they offer you? That's what they're thinking to themselves. All right, so their heart space energy for you. We have greed, and it's just like that hunger card. They want you. They want you, but maybe they want to have their cake and eat it too. We'll put some cards on that. We have motivated, so they're really fired up. Remember, as their hunger increases, so to their desire. Okay, we have empathetic. So I think they might be, feeling very spiritually tied to you at this time, or maybe they finally stepping into that place of compassion. And we also have serene, like when they think about you, they feel, at peace. They feel comforted. They feel loved. Let's hear greed. What's this energy about? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. And we have the Eight of Swords. All right, so that's what I was telling you about, familiar programming and also cultural and societal programming. What they're feeling is that they have been trapped in programming from their childhood and from their culture for a long time. And it feels like the programming from their childhood says like you have to have many options around you when it comes to love. Okay, so this person was very greedy. But this is something that they saw modeled to them by their parents or their uncles or aunts or whatever it is, that a real man, woman, they would have many, many options, and they would be having their hands into many, many pies, always have a safety net. Those kinds of imprints is what your person is accustomed to. So when they think about you and the connection, they think about how greedy they would have been in the past, where they want to have their cake, eat it too, and then still have some muffins and so on. Now, they are motivated. Motivated to do what? Right? To take back their power. Because that's what you do when you are exchanging energies with so many people. You're just giving your power away. That's all it is. You're giving your spiritual and sexual power away. That's all you're doing. Right? So they're ready to take their power back and stand up for what they believe in. And they believe in you, and they believe in this connection. Now, let's see. Empathetic. We have the Hermit in reverse. And we have the Star in reverse. Okay. And the Five of Wands. So I feel they're very tapped into your energy at this time. And they are seeing just how hurt you are by their past behavior. They are seeing that how they did not support you in the past. They're seeing what their multiple choices in love and the different people that they had involved in your connection. They're seeing how, or they're feeling rather, it's a feel. They're feeling how that hurt you. And they're sorry. They're sorry. Now let's see the energy. Serene. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So, whilst you are at peace with your decision to possibly walk away or withdraw from this person or withdraw your energy, they are very frustrated because you were this person's peace. That's what I see with the Serene card. You were this person's peace. They could call you up, they could talk to you, and immediately, just like that, they would feel like everything is going to be okay. But now, without you there as a buffer, they're seeing the shitstorm that their life really is. Now let's ask Spirit. What is the most important message that they want you to know at this time? We have the Page of Pentacles, and that's the energy of the friend. We have the Empress in reverse, which is the distorted feminine. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so they want you to know that they consider you to be their friend, but they feel like they have lost you, and this is really impacting how they're viewing you, how they're viewing their other relationships, right? They see you as a dream come true, a wish come true, a gift from the universe, and they want to make the effort this time, but they're not sure if they possibly could have lost you for good. They're not sure if you are still interested in them. So it feels like they may reach out to you. The Page of Pentacles is the card of reaching out, but the Page of Pentacles is a friend. It's a friend. This is how they see you. They see you as a friend, someone they can trust. And they want to work on this relationship. So in the extended, what we're going to do, we're going to do the same format for the third party or karmic connection. After we do the same format, we're going to ask what is the next actions in the third party relationship. And then we're going to ask what's their next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. But if you can't join me next extended, let me get some advice from Spirit. And it says first light, beginning a new cycle. So it looks like some old version of your relationship has ended and something new. Because you have the courage to just let that go, something new is beginning. Let's see, first light. Let's hope I have enough light here to read this thing. A new day has begun in your life. You are at the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to release the old and start again. Wipe the slate clean. Although it's often difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships that are no longer empowering you, it is now time to set your sights on the future and let go of the past. And this is what your person is also doing. So you guys are mirroring each other, right? They realize they've been stuck in the same cycle over and over again, and they are taking action. But Spirit is saying you need to take action too. So you can't go back in the same old cycles with this person. This is sounding like Power One. All right, so some of you guys need to watch Power One. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know that the traveler faces east towards the sunrise and affirms a new day and a new cycle has begun. Okay, right here. New beginnings are often fraught with the unknown, yet the Sacred Traveler has observed on the extended journey that life goes in a cycle. In the cycle of life, the plants die in the autumn so that there can be new birth in the spring. The sun rises and the sun sets. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and begin. In your life, it's the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. Face fear about the unknown and be willing to begin anew. You will succeed. So Spirit saying, don't be afraid. Sometimes we don't take action in our lives because we're afraid of making the wrong choice, right? And we're afraid of letting go of what is familiar to us. But Spirit saying, letting go of familiar is exactly what you need to do right now, because it looks like familiar, especially familiar with this person, might have been very toxic and unfair to you. Okay? So you have to want more for yourself. All right, my love, so that was your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, put a comment down below. It can be a full stop. It's fine. And if you're able to interact with any of the ads that may play during this reading, that's a beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any creator that you enjoy, right? We do get a small commission from those ads. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey, Pile 3, if you chose the Dreams of the Nile Tarot and this beautiful blue butterfly, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so we begin by establishing a baseline, a framework within which to work from. And we do that by getting some significators for your person's energy. We're going to get two. One for the energy generally. This is how they are, everyday life, la la la. blah, blah, blah. And then one specifically, their energy towards you. Right, so this is going to be the control card. And that's a variable. Oh my gosh. Anywho's, all right, we have peace. And I feel like this person is taking a lot of time to just kind of be by themselves and center themselves right now. For some of them, they may actually have taken up meditation, yoga, or just spending time alone in nature. I mean, it's summer, it might be bloody hot, right? In nature, and just centering themselves and trying to get some clarity, it feels like. Okay, all right, let's see the energy generally. And they're in the energy of the Empress. And the Empress represents that part of the cosmos. Yes, let's say cosmos universe, which is the feminine. And the feminine is about receptivity. It's about nurturing, and it is about being grounded. So I feel like right now your person is in the energy of yin. And what they're doing is making themselves receptive. And one of the ways that we make ourselves receptive is through meditation, deep breathing, time alone, that kind of thing. So we can, in stillness, right? So that we can receive all the messages we're meant to receive and allow ourselves to be guided. So they're in the energy of the Empress. It could be as well that they might be manifesting or experiencing a time of abundance. Okay, money and stuff coming to them effortlessly at this time because they're taking that time out to really connect with spirit. All right, energy towards you. We have the binger. They can't get enough. They are an addict. You may think that's a good thing, but this is the energy of codependency. They don't want to let go of you, but at the same time, we're not seeing them being this equal partner to you, and they're haunted by the past. Oh my gosh. And not only that, they feel like they're gradually losing you because the cord that binds you guys together or connects you guys, look, they perceive it as fraying. So this is someone who thinks that they're going to lose you. So they are panicking, which is in deep contrast to that energy of stillness and zen that we saw generally. When it comes to you, they are desperate. And they can't maintain that zen, right? We have here the clown. Now, the clown is the fool. So this is someone who wants to take a leap of faith towards you. Okay, it might be someone who just wants to be in your energy, entertain you. They want to make you laugh. They want to make you happy. The clown is the entertainer. Spirit, clarify that with a card for me, please. Oh, this is someone feeling dumb. They're feeling really foolish because it looks like this is someone who lived life in extremes. Okay, now they may have this is the energy of the pig, and the pig is excess and it is addiction. So we see a woman dancing on a pole. For some of them, may have been a sex addiction. Others, it may have been substances. Others, it may have been food. But whatever it is, this person had some sort of addiction, extreme, a means of escape that really impacted your relationship. And as I see this pig here, I'm reminded of there was an episode, I believe it's Criminal. Is it Criminal Minds? Yes, it was Criminal Minds. It was Criminal Minds. And there was this fraternity, and they would put like pig heads on the initiates, and they know they would have to do all kinds of shit. So maybe this person was very concerned with a whole lot of other stuff. Maybe their friend group maybe trying to belong. Oh, ooh, that's the energy of trying to belong, and there isn't anything that they wouldn't do in order to belong. So they were afraid of putting their real self out there. Okay, and maybe being with you required them to be their real self. So they couldn't do that at the time. So this is someone, they're feeling dumb, feeling foolish, but they also feel like they got to make a move now, or else they are going to lose you. We're going to pull some tarot on these. But that's what I got with these cards. Underneath the deck, we have, what do we have? The universe in reverse. So it looks like they had a lot of cycles where they're just repeating the same thing, hoping for a different result. Or maybe they didn't hope for a different result, to be honest. Maybe they were just doing the same toxic thing. All right, so what do we have here? We've got the devil. They are addicted to you, right? This Empress energy here. But they feel like they're going to lose you. It could be as well that they were very concerned with their standing in the material world. Oh gosh, what's that quote? He who tries to save his life will lose it, or something like that. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. It looks like they were so concerned about building up a particular life for themselves, and a livelihood and a particular image. And in so doing it, they really kind of sold out their soul, sold out this love. So this is kind of like them like coming back to center. That's the energy. Let's see the clown. We have power. But in this deck, it's really a justice card. Okay. So, they want to make things right. There's an awareness here that they've done you some sort of injustice. This whole love, they've done an injustice. And it looks like they may have frustrated the process of you guys coming together because they were more concerned with feeding and minding their habits instead of building something solid with you. Now, let's ask directly. What have they realized about you and the connection? What have they realized about you and the connection? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And that's a karmic energy. That's the energy of jealousy, the energy of avarice, never enough. We have the Tower. We have the Five of Wands. Okay, so this is them taking responsibility for, and what we have in the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So it looks like they're recognizing where they want to put their future efforts. And it looks like they want to put their future efforts into this relationship. But they only want to put the future, and I'm going to be blatantly honest here. They only want to put their efforts in now because something that they had with someone else or something else has fallen apart. So, therefore, if they were spending more time at their job, because Queen of Pentacles in reverse could talk about job, especially one of those jobs like, Wolf of Wall Street, where it's a kind of dog-eat-dog thing and you have to be very competitive. They could have had a job like that, but it looks like things are breaking down there, so they're running towards you. It could be an intimate partner, somebody else, and they're realizing that this person might be cray-cray, so they're running towards you. It could be parental energy controlling family members, but something's broken down, so they run towards you. So what they realize is that they allowed other people, because Five of Wands is the energy of other people, other things. They allowed other people, other things to interfere with this connection and even cause a tower moment in this connection. That's what they're realizing, right? That they were the agent of destruction in this connection, in this relationship. So they want to bring things back, They want to work on things. They want to build it back together, bring it back together. So that's what they realized, that they allowed other people and other things to get in the middle of this. What have they realized about themselves? I think we got a kind of glimpse of it in that last line up. But let's ask, what have they realized about themselves? Now we have here the energy of rebirth. What they realize, they're not the same person that they used to be. Or they may also realize that they have to change. They can't keep doing the same shit and expect different results. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah. This person was on some sort of, I don't want to call it a suicide run, but certainly it is the energy of self-sabotage. Okay? We have the Hermit here, right? So it looks like, well, we did see that they were spending time in stillness, and we're getting that confirmation here. And we have the Magician. What they're realizing is that they have the power to manifest anything that they want. And previously, they were manifesting shit. Who takes their power and manifest shit? Right? They were manifesting just so many things that did not honor them and what they wanted out of life. They were manifesting self-sabotage. That's what they were manifesting. That's what they realized, they were manifesting self-sabotage. Now that they have time to look at everything from a different perspective, a more objective perspective, taking into account who they are, who they want to be, how they came to be the person that's who they are, they realized they were sabotaging themselves. And they realized that they have to change. If they want something different, that different has to start from inside of them. That's what they're realizing, right? They have to start with the man, woman, the they in the mirror. They can't keep trying to manipulate everything outside of them and think that things will change. Things will never change as long as you are the same person. So that's what they're realizing about the self. It is the man in the mirror. They have to be the change that they want to be. That's what they're realizing about themselves. They just attracted themselves to themselves. And what they attracted was self-sabotage and chaos. Let's look at their current thoughts about you and this connection. When they think about you and this connection, where is the mind at? We have the Queen of Wands reverse. They think you've dropped them like a hot potato. We have now it's a card number 8 with a power card, but this says adjustment. So this is, don't worry, I'll read it. Whoa. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords. Ooh. They feel like they did you dirty. Now, they see you as a very powerful personality, like a big personality, right? Larger than life. That's how they see you. Okay? And they feel like they just don't measure up to you. They don't have your fire. That's what they see. But what they also see is that you are not putting the kind of energy that you were putting into them before. Like you've adjusted. That's that adjustment card. You've adjusted your energy. You've matched energy. So whatever they put into you is what they're going to get back. And it looks like they were putting nothing. So they're not getting anything from you. They're not getting that charge anymore, right? So they realize that they really hurt you. They really screw this up, but they're still hoping for a reunion. We have the Six of Cups here. They're hoping for a reunion. They're hoping that they can make a comeback, okay? Right? Comeback kid. They're hoping they can make a comeback, but they know that they really abused their power in this relationship. Particularly looks like their sexual power in this relationship. Maybe they use their their sexual sex appeal and their sexual prowess to basically tie you up in knots. Well, maybe there was some knot tying involved, right? But it looks like you guys had a very magnetic and passionate connection, and maybe they use that against you. Let's look at their feelings for you at this time. Now, what I'm going to do in the extended, if there is a third party connected to your connection, we're going to look at that relationship. So basically the same format that we have here. But I'm also going to ask as well, what's your person's next actions towards you within 1 month of you watching this reading? And what's going to be the outcome of that third party relationship within 1 month of you watching this reading? Okay? So what we have here is safe. You've always made this person feel safe to be themselves, to be vulnerable, to open up. And they took that for granted. They really did. But they're seeing now that is something special. We have bitter, right? So, bitter feels like anger and remorse. Right? So they're angry that things turned out the way they did. But they have to acknowledge that it was them that did that. They were just being a people pleaser, right? Just, going after all the external validation from everybody else. Okay, but now it looks like they want to please you. Now they feel a little embarrassed. The word here is shy, but I feel this is embarrassment, right? After everything that played off, this is embarrassment. And we also have proud. So I do think that they're proud of you, but I do think that this person still has a big ass ego. Let's pull some cards. Spirit, explain this bitter energy. We have the Four of Cups in reverse, right? And the Four of Cups in reverse is about our insecurities. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse, and that's the energy of frustration, but it could also be about things not going well in a third party. All right, so your person, just feeling kind of sorry for themselves right now, because it could be that they might be frustrated in a third party situation here. They're feeling unsure about themselves, unsure of what to do, how to proceed forward, and just kind of angry. What's this peaceful pleaser card? They want to please you. You are the Queen of Swords. Okay, so they know that they can't come towards you with the usual BS that they would bring in the past. They know you're serious. Okay, so they want to do all the things to make you pay attention to them again, and for this to be a successful relationship. Now they're feeling shy because we have flow in reverse, right? They're not feeling your energy like before. That's one. And it looks like, listen, there's so many things that's going kind of wonky in this person's life right now. They're not even sure that they're not even sure if they should come forward, because they don't want to bring all that drama to you. Now let's see this energy of proud. We have the Six of Cups. They are so proud to be your divine partner. Like, I think they're kind of blown away that they could be connected to or destined for someone like you. And then I'm hearing, is it Phil Collins? And someone like you makes it easy to give. Oh, it's someone like you. God, 1 second. I hate when these things come. Let me just, because I think this is definitely a song for you guys. Just give me 1 minute here, guys. Lyrics. If I listen long enough to you, someone like you. It's Rod Stewart. Sorry. Okay. Someone like you makes it hard to live without someone else. Someone like you makes it easy to give and never think about myself. So, it's easy for them to want to give to this relationship because they know that when you are in a connection, you give your all. Right? You give your all. There's always this equal exchange. Look at that here. Beautiful card. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in extended, but before we do that, we're going to get some advice from Spirit. Let me get some 3D messages for you because pile 3, you're a little shorter than the other piles I'm just seeing. All right, so let me get some 3D messages for you. So this will be a little bonus for pile 3 because your reading is shorter than the others. Okay? All right. So what does their 3D self want you to know at this time? What does their 3D self want you to know? We have new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. So know that they are committed to bringing this back, whether it's back from the dead or wherever it was. They're committed to reigniting this passion, this love. We have support. Lean on your inner circle at this time. So they want you to know that you can lean on them. You can count on me. And I'm hearing that song, Count on Me. Count on me through thick and thin. When you are weak, I will be strong. I'll give you strength to carry on. Count on me, I will be there. Don't be afraid. Count on me. All right. Put away the computer. Working less and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. So this is someone who wants to do fun activities together. They really want to rekindle the fire in this relationship. And if you guys had an online relationship, this is them wanting to do things in person, right? They want to be in your energy. It says chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. So they want you to know that their fire for you has never been quenched. It's never been out. And they're still burning for you and your love. And then we have detached with love to clearly see the truth. So they want to know, they realize that they were in denial about their feelings. And it's only when they were able to detach and really examine themselves that they realize how deep they were into this thing. Okay? I think they were just kind of fooling themselves before. All right. So, advice card. So if you can, please join me in the extended. The link is down below. It's $4.44. And that's a beautiful energy exchange for me because everything, the flow of abundance is about giving and receiving, giving and receiving. So if you can't join me in the extended, please could you give by clicking on the like button, or you could put a comment down below. You could put a full stop. You could put 1111. You could put a heart emoji. It really doesn't matter. And if you can subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. All right, so we have fellow travelers. Support is all around you. And it's interesting because that is the first card that came out in it. So Spirit wants you to know that besides having the support of your person, you also have the support of the universe right now. You are being held. You are being guided. We have expect the wondrous to emerge, and it says miracles. So don't think that things are too far gone in this relationship for a comeback to be possible. Spirit saying miracles happen every day. It says, just around the bend, a miracle is waiting to happen. Release fear and uncertainty. And and what is this? And majestic wonders wait to unfold for you. Watch for them and embrace them. Some come in an unlikely form. Trust that all is unfolding for your highest good. Expect miracles in your life. The sacred traveler wants you to know what is expected tends to be realized. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, is the more they will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish them when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. What others see as ordinary, the sacred traveler sees as wondrous. Look at your life in a new way. Let go of the fear and expectations and allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wondrous ways. Don't limit the way you think miracles can appear in your life. All is well. So Spirit's saying, listen, you have nothing to worry about, right? All is going to be well. Everything is unfolding and will unfold as it should and as it was meant to. Nothing is a mistake. Okay, you can't go wrong. You will always end up exactly where you are meant to be. All right, my love, so that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Please like, share, please subscribe to the channel if you can. I really appreciate that. Take care. Bye.